Hey everyone, it's Rachel. Thanks for tuning in to this video. And in this video, I got a lot of exciting spring crafts and I can't wait to show you what's on my craft table today. The first craft that we have here, we're going to do a cute little sign. I did print and cut, and I also did some vinyl. And so I'm going to go ahead and start weeding this out, and I'll explain this here in a moment. So the reason why I chose not to use vinyl for the word spring, because I really wanted this color palette. I really liked this, and I wanted all of my spring crafts to be somewhat cohesive as far as the color palette is. Now there is going to be a video where it's not going to exactly fit the color scheme that I have going on here. So, but you know, it's just the way it happens. I actually am trying to venture outside of the pastels for spring. But anyways, I really liked these colors. So what I did is I used Canva for the word spring. I just used the font that they have, and then I found, so there's this image that I found. I really liked the color palette of the font, or the image I should say, I apologize. And so I went ahead and just matched the colors. Canva has a really cool feature where it's kind of like I don't know what it's exactly called, like an ink or an eye droplet, if you will, and it just matches the color that you're hovering your mouse over, which is kind of cool. And that is why I opted for Canva for the letters, just so I can get that matched up. And I really don't have a lot of pastels, and as far as my vinyl is concerned, they're more on the bolder side. So that is also another reason why I went ahead and used print and cut for my word spring, because as I mentioned before in my videos, that I typically use vinyl, adhesive vinyl, for any of the wording is concerned. So right now I'm just weeding out the print and cut. You guys, I am so obsessed with print and cut. It's not even funny. I feel like I am not going to ever look back. I mean, I definitely have some crafts that are just strictly vinyl, but oh my goodness, I am obsessed. Okay, so hear me out. I found this really pretty pattern on Canva, and I love how like these two colors kind of blend in and make this color. It's kind of closer to this one. So I thought it'd be kind of cute to, you guys seen it in my Easter craft where it had a checkered border, and I thought it'd be cool to replicate that, but for spring. And so that's why I went ahead and did this in Canva. So the only thing is, let's see here, I need to make sure that, okay, they're both the same, and I think I made them all the same size. Yeah, so it's not going to matter. So I only did 3 because I don't really need one at the bottom, and I try to make sure I conserve my my ink in that aspect. So I'm just going to peel it up like a sticker. I'm going to choose a side. Yeah, I'll just choose this. This was just a Hobby Lobby thing that I bought. I redid. So let me go ahead and just put this on here. And I think I made it a little bit larger. Well, intentionally made it a little bit larger, so that way I have a little bit more of a wiggle room. Okay, perfect. So yeah, it's a little bit larger on the sides, but that's okay. So what I'll do here is I will get out X-Acto knife, and I will trim off the sides here and just take that away. Okay, and then I'll do this side, although this side I think we're good. Okay. And then I will also get this. Okay. Perfect. Wonderful. Exactly the look I am going for. I'm so excited about this. All right, let's go ahead and do the other two sides. All right. Got it done. This is so adorable. Now, if you're not into the whole print then cut, use your cardstock. This would be perfect. Find a pattern that you really like and cut it to the size. Use your Cricut to cut it down to size, and then just use your adhesive. Now, I think I'm gonna have to work on those sides a little bit more, but I can work that out after this video. But what do you guys think? Oh, okay, that's just step one of this cute little display here. And now let's go ahead and put some transfer tape on this, and we'll apply it to our little sign. Perfect. Let's go ahead and burnish this. Let me know in the comment section, let me know what is your color palette for spring? Do you like the pastels? Do you focus on one color or another? Is there a certain, I don't know, flower that you like to use for your decor? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, then obviously this is going to be my top, and what I got to do is I got to make sure that I accommodate for my word welcome. In fact, I think what I'll do is I'll just get this lined up first just to help with the spacing. All right, it's not exactly where I need it to be, but I think it will work anyways. So that's quite all right. Okay, what's kind of nice about this is kind of acted as a parchment paper, so that way it allowed me to move it around without fully having to commit to it. So that was kind of nice. All right, got that there. So I'm just going to go ahead and scrape that. I'm going to peel this back. All right, looking good. Just gotta be careful around that G. Wonderful, loving it. Okay, just notice that I am having a little bit of a lift here. So what I can do is I'll do it off camera. Maybe it will be fine if I just, once I'm done playing around with this and creating this design, what I'll do is I can put some Mod Podge over it and it should be fine. I shouldn't have an issue once I put Mod Podge over it. Okay, so I'll get this all scraped down, and then I will flip that over. Okay, let's try that again. Looks like it's a little bit, needs to scrape down a little bit more. And I'm really excited about all the spring crafts that are on my table in the upcoming videos. A lot of print and cut. Let's make sure that's good and down by scraping it. I think that should be okay. What a cute little craft. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. And I just love that how, you know, this adding that print to cut. And again, you can use cardstock for this. It would work perfectly fine. And then of course, you know, you could use your own vinyl for it, but I just didn't have these colors, and you'll understand why. You'll see these colors throughout the crafts in this video, but yeah, I really like how this turned out. Let me know what you guys think. The next one we are going to do, of course, we have to do a spring tumbler. This is a tumbler that I got from Hobby Lobby, and this is not a sublimation tumbler, so just be mindful of that if you pick one up. This is I think I got it for $7, and I just like the white because it's just like a blank canvas that I could utilize for a new design for spring. I'm going to go ahead and get a piece of paper towel, and then I'm also going to go ahead and get some rubbing alcohol and get this all wiped down. Just to remove any of debris, dust, oils, smudges, you name it. Just to get rid of all that. Make sure that will help the vinyl to stick well on that. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my vinyl. So again, you guys seeing all of the color palette. So now you kind of understand why I used Canva for my words here for some of my words. So I'm going to go ahead and just weed this out. So this is one of my favorite fonts this season. I think it's called Apricot, and which is so fitting for spring crafts, right? And what I did is I uploaded it to I uploaded it to Canva and typed it all out, typed my name out, and then I went ahead and changed each one to the same order as the last craft. So bringing this in, see how they are all the same? A little nice cute little theme here. So I had a little technical error. I had some flowers that I had printed. I had more than just what you see here, and I think we have all the colors represented. I think what had happened is I was just checking in on some of them and realized that I forgot to run it through my printer, or I'm sorry, my Cricut, and it didn't cut it out. I was having a little system, and I think I might have got interrupted and then forgot to run it through the Cricut machine, and so now I don't have it, which is fine. We'll just use what we have. No sense in, you know, wasting the vinyl here. And then what I can do on my own time, I will just cut them out by hand, and then I can just give it to my daughter. Now here is also the other oopsie daisy that I accidentally did. I used the Cricut's printable vinyl, and I am pretty sure it is not waterproof. So that's the other thing. I should have done my waterproof sticker collection that I have through Cricut, but that is just the way it happened. So let me go ahead and get all this weeded out. It's a lot of intricate parts, and we'll get back together. All right, now that I got that all taken care of, I am now going to go ahead and apply some transfer tape let me cut this down so that way I get an accurate size of my transfer tape that I need. Perfect. And I'll get this side actually. Oops. So I think, yeah, so definitely I would not make this mistake. Don't use Cricut's printable vinyl for this. Use their ones that are for like water resistant. Again, I was making a lot of, well, I'll be honest, I created everything, like all my spring videos all at once, and then the reason why I did that is because I wanted all my printing cuts to print out at the same time, so I'm not wasting a bunch of Cricut printable vinyl. So I have a little bit exposed. I'm going to be really careful on that one. But anyway, and I think what I was doing, I wasn't paying attention to, you know, what I was applying, what went on what, and wasn't really thinking, but we'll see how long or how well I should say, this will hold up being washed. And I'll let you guys know if the first wash it just tears it to pieces. We shall see. Okay, let's go ahead and bring in our tumbler, and then I think what we'll do is have it like this. Now, of course, you can have your name go this way, or you can have it go red this way. I think, let's see here. I like it going up and down, so, and I'm going to go ahead and center this as best as possible. And I apologize I have it facing me a little bit just because I need to be able to see it a little bit better. And you want to give yourself enough room to sip from the top, but at the same time, since you can put this anywhere, it's not a twist, it doesn't really matter. So if I happen to have it too close, I can just move it over and sip from there. But I think that looks good to me. So then what I'm going to do is get that center down, and then I'm going to kind of massage it forward and then massage it towards me. Okay, that looks perfect. I'm gonna make sure that's really down. And then they do recommend with vinyl. Now I'm sure Cricut printable vinyl is no different. They do recommend waiting 24 to 48 hours before use. So I will leave this sitting for a little while it cures. Oh, I absolutely love it. I mean, this alone would be super adorable, but we're going to go ahead and just use this. Now, again, I actually, for this project, I think I made quite a bit of these, but I'm using the same design for another project. So I got to make sure that I save enough for that project as well. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of cut these apart, and I'm not going to use them like a sticker just because they're pretty flimsy at certain points. I might have cut that off, but that's okay. Okay, very good. And let's see here. I got two, like a yellow, a blue, a red. So I got all the colors represented. Right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so one color of each. Not ideal, and I noticed that I forgot to weed out this. Right there, looks good. Okay, not a problem. So what I'll do is I'll just cut this down because I don't need the rest of that. And then I will just put my transfer tape there, scrape it down really good, get the front and the back. Perfect. I have no idea how I'm going to get placed. My idea was to have them go the entire round, or entire way round, but I think we'll just wing it. That looks so cool. All right, let's keep going. All right, what do y'all think? I think this is adorable. I really, really like it. Very spring. Yeah, I definitely think this is going to be one of my favorite crafts. The next craft is this cute little cake display stand, and I thought this would be super adorable to put some spring decor on here. I haven't decided what I'm going to put on there. I actually think I might do a candle like a spring scented candle. I think that would be really cute here. Got it from Hobby Lobby, and I gotta tell you, this was a heck of a deal. I got it for $7.50, originally $30. I call that a major win. I'm super thrilled about that. And I have this little wreath, if you will, of some spring words. And I think this came pre-designed in Design Space. So let's go ahead and get this all weeded out. Tulips, butterflies, bloom, garden, rain, green, breezy, and birds. So we got all of that. So we can actually go ahead and throw that away. We no longer need that anymore. And then we're also going to need some transfer tape for our design here. And what we'll do is we'll bring that on top. And then we will go ahead and okay. So at the time of me crafting this video, it is currently late at night and we're about to do the time change, you guys. So that just makes me want to ask you, who is all for the time change? I never really cared. I mean, I did, but I didn't, because I lost an hour of sleep. And when you're in your 20s and you partied it up, you could always use that extra, and you had to work and college, you could have always used that extra 20 minutes. But I think I might be a little bit off, but that's all right. I can fix it later. But anyways, I didn't really care for it. You know, never really bothered me any, you know, with the time change, other than the lack of sleep. But I will be honest, now that I have a kid, oh, I hate it. Not that she, you know, not that it's like she never acclimated well to it. It's just, it stresses me out because it's like her whole routine. Like, I have always been very, very religious about, you know, very religious about her sleep schedule. She goes to bed and we have a routine, and I make sure she sticks to it. I say that because this obviously disrupts the sleep, because they get an extra hour, or no, we lose an hour. And so she'll be waking up a lot later than she normally does, an hour later. And then we're going to try to get her to go to bed at the same time that night. So I always get stressed out over that. Let me know as a parent, or even not as a parent, let me know how you guys fare with the time change. I wish we could just get rid of it. I absolutely hate it. I don't see the point of it. And I'm just working on the area that does not have any coverage of vinyl. Got it. That was a little bit of a challenge, but that's quite all right. All right. I am going to just wipe this off. It's a little bit wet from when we did the tumbler. Let's go ahead and bring our little, and I think a nice little candle would be perfect here. That looks good to me. I'm going to be careful around the areas that is exposed. Don't want to accidentally scrape that. Okay, I had to scrape that down pretty good for it to get to stay on the MDF here. Trying to be careful, make sure everything's sticking down. Perfect. Although I do see a little troubled area. Looks like some of the backer got stuck on there. Not a problem. And I'll just add a cute little spring scented candle, and this will be part of my decor. This next craft I am going to go ahead and do some iron-on to this dish towel. I went ahead and purchased this from Target, and it came in, it was in their Target dollar spot for $5, and I really thought this was super adorable. And I was originally going to craft with this for Easter, but then I realized I had already purchased something for Easter, and this one, and I think you guys seen it in my Easter craft video, so if you haven't, go ahead and watch that, because really Easter crafts are spring crafts as well. But this one could definitely be for spring, for Easter because of the bunnies, but this also can be for spring. So that's what we're going to use that for. So I just found a cute little butterfly that I wanted to add. Now I'm not going to do anything to this one, so this one's just going to be the way it is, and I'm going to iron on a butterfly. And I went ahead and used glitter iron-on for the butterfly. Pretty easy one to weed. Definitely there are more complex butterflies on Design Space or in Design Space, but I went ahead with just a easy one. And I like that the butterfly is paired with the flowers, because you'll see butterflies around flowers. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to justify this little cute butterfly. And then I am going to lint roll it. Okay, perfect. And then, okay. So then I'm going to preheat my material with using my easy mini press, and then I am going to add this butterfly to the lower right. That looks good to me. Yeah. I think that's about enough. Go ahead and remove that from the mat, because the mat will hold that heat in. So if you just put it on your table and let that cool down, it will cool down a little bit faster. Not by much, but definitely will be very helpful. Okay, yeah, I can already feel that heat coming out of there. All right, then what I'll do is I'll peel this back. I'm gonna be careful. I don't know if I gave it enough time. Oh, perfect. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's iridescent. I think that's super adorable. So let's go ahead and fold this back up. Does anybody else hate having to unfold this? I mean, they already have it perfectly folded, and I feel like I can never get it folded back to how they had it. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But there you go. Kind of want to have it overlay like this so you can kind of see the bunnies. I don't know. Anyways, I think this turned out really adorable. It's simple, but yet It's super cute. Last craft, we're gonna make another cute little sign. So you have obviously seen these cute flowers throughout this video, and of course the color scheme. So we're gonna go ahead and finish strong and use that same color palette that I've been using, and we are going to go ahead and make a cute little spring sign. And let me go ahead and get this weeded out, and then we can finish this video up. And let me go ahead and make sure these are really thin fonts. I probably should have reverse weeded this, but I went against my better judgment. Okay, so it just says every day is a fresh start. I thought that was really a pretty saying, so I went ahead and decided to make that a cute little sign and make a little spring twist to this by adding those cute little flowers. And then I went ahead and weeded those out because we've already seen me weed those out, so we don't need to see myself weed those again. And then I'm just going to go ahead and cut some transfer tape. Okay. Oops. A little bubble in here I gotta work out. Okay, let's see if I can push that out. Okay, very good. All right, I'm bringing this in. This is just a little piece of plywood that I had my husband cut out. And the idea was to have this on top of here to do a little bit layer. And at first I wasn't going to, but then I thought, because I originally was going to have this on here, and then when I started making the video, I'm like, no, I'll just get rid of it. It's a little too much. But then I'm realizing the gray is blending in too much with the design. So that is why I went ahead and just decided to bring this back in, and I didn't feel like recutting it in a different color. So this is just where I decided to go with this cute little design. But I'm not going to glue it down just yet because I want to add those flowers behind it. And I thought about maybe raising this up a little bit to give it more of a dimensioned look, but we'll see how it looks with the flowers. I don't want to add too much to this. Oop. Didn't mean for that to happen. It just says every day is a fresh start. Love it. Yeah, I might end up raising that. Okay. And I will get my flower, and then she'll just cut it down this way. Okay. And I'm not going to be particular about where they fall. And I don't know if I cut too many flowers or not enough. Kind of just guesstimated how many flowers I needed to be added to my design here. Okay. This is going to go sometimes less is more, you know, you don't want to overdo it. And maybe it was a good thing that I accidentally forgot to run it through my Cricut machine, the flowers, so that way I don't have so much to contend with and I don't have to feel guilty not using it. Sorry if I'm off camera here. There we go. And the last one. Do we need the last one, guys? Let me look at this real quick, because maybe we do. I'm going to go ahead and trim this really close to the, well, I'll get that here in a moment. And I'm going to get that right there. And I'll get this peeled back. All right. Now that we have that out of the way, what we can do is I'm going to get my Beacon Fabri-Tac glue, and I'll go ahead and, now of course, use the adhesive of your choice. I like the Beacon Fabri-Tac glue because you have more wiggle room than you do with hot glue, and I need all the time that I can get trying to get this into place. Okay, got it. It's set. Now it's just going to take a minute to dry up, so I don't want to lift this up. Well, I can lift it up like this, but yeah, I think this turned out really cute, and I am just loving the gray paired with this rustic brown, and also just the flowers to me just really is working with this frame. Okay, that is the last craft I have for you. Let's go ahead and bring in all of the crafts and see how they all look together, and let's find out which one my favorite craft was. Here they are, our 5 spring crafts, and I think they turned out really adorable. I like how there's a connection between each craft. So here's the first one that we've worked on. Again, I hope that this provided some inspiration to you. Again, if you don't have that printable vinyl, you don't have to use printable vinyl. Use your cardstock and then just add either some Mod Podge or double-sided tape and go ahead and glue that down. Use your Cricut to cut it out and you're good to go. I just happened to have, I didn't have cardstock that matched this, so this is why I just went ahead and used Canva, printed it out, and boom, done. And then of course, you know, that's just, I love how this is all pairing together. And then this one, and these two actually, I love how the flowers match up. Again, I'm not sure how well this is going to hold up washing it because I forgot to use the waterproof stickers. I think that's what they're called. I do have it. I just forgot to switch it when I was making this. I was just in a hurry to get everything done. But regardless, I do think that this turned out really cute. And I think I might go ahead and, well, I don't know. If I have, when I do my next set of print and cut, I might just try to squeeze in another flower just because I feel like it just needs one more flower. But I don't know. Let me know in the comment section if you think that I should add another one here. If not, I might just leave it the way it is. But I love how there's cohesiveness within the text between the two. I just think that's super adorable. And of course, the cohesiveness between these flowers and then these flowers worked out perfectly. And I really do like these grays that are pairing because I actually changed the color of, this is a flower that you're able to change the colors. And so I just like the gray, that I try to find a gray in my vinyl that matched between the two, and it worked out super adorable. And then lastly, our 2 items here are cute little butterfly and our little cake display stand. Although I think I'm going to put a candle. It's either going to be a candle or I might add a faux food on top of there and make it super adorable for a spring display. I don't know. But if I do, I will bring it to my channel. If I have the time, I will bring it to my channel. I will show you guys what I will do with that. But anyways, here they are. Let me know what you guys think. Which one was your favorite in the comment section? And I will be honest, I don't know if I could really share which one my favorite one is. I think if I had to pick which one. It's going to be this Tumblr. I really, really love it. I just love this font. It's one of my favorites, my new favorites. And I actually paid quite a good amount of money for this. I paid full price. I think they were selling it for like 10 bucks. And normally I never buy fonts that expensive. I'll buy design bundles. I'll buy it for $1 when they have like 50 fonts. So if that's saying something, that I preferred this vinyl or this style of font over most of my fonts that I have right now. I mean, I have thousands of them. But anyway, yeah, let me know in the comment section which one your favorite one was, which one that you're going to actually try to do. And let me know if you're interested in this print and cut. I might try to do a poll on YouTube, my community channel, if I haven't done so already. And let me know your area of interest on the print and cut, or if you're actually going to attempt it, or if you've been inspired by it. All right, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.